Good evening. We're coming in mid-ceremony here. They're doing senior recognition here at Youngsville. We're going to join that in progress. This is Youngsville Athletic Director Clay Hayes introducing our first senior, Olivia Darling.
She would like to thank her parents and all of her past coaches for pushing her to do her best and believing in her. For her future plans, Olivia will be attending Kent State University and plans to major in accounting. She'll figure the rest out later. Senior, number 12, Maddie Van Gilder. Maddie has played basketball for 10 years. She is the daughter of Rachel and Brett Van Gilder. She has a younger brother, Brody. Some of her fondest basketball memories are her junior year, laughing at Cam, Chloe, and Maddie her sophomore year, bus rides with Mia her junior year, and the entire senior season making memories with everyone on the team, and especially becoming best friends with Riley. Some people that she would like to thank are her current coaches, Jason and Troy, for coaching her majority of her high school years, Andy Sabita for always seeing potential in her, Taylor and Todd Meinhuser for giving her the best 2 years of basketball and making her the player she is today. Her parents for supporting her every single day, even the days that she ends up fouling out. And finally, Olivia, who has stuck by her side in the game since the 3rd grade. Her future plans are to graduate high school, attend Slippery Rock University to pursue a master's degree as a physician assistant. See Harry Styles with her own eyes one more time. Marry the love of her life, and oh yeah, own a calico cat. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the Van Gilder. And finally, our next senior is number 5, Shay Walton. Shay is the daughter of Robert Walton and Rachel Walton. This is Shay's 6th year playing basketball. Her fondest memories are the bus rides with her best friends, laughing uncontrollably with Olivia and Kenzie, only having to glance at Maddie to know they were thinking the same thing, and of course, watching Troy faceplant practice. If you haven't seen the video, you're missing out. Shay would like to thank her parents for getting her this far alive. Her current coaches, Troy and Jason, along with her past coaches, Taylor and Todd Meinhuser. A special thanks to the Darlings who made Shay's basketball career possible and for always being there for her. Shay's future plans are to attend Slippery Rock University, but she has yet to decide on a major. Shay plans on living a comfortable life, surrounding herself with good people. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very proud to acknowledge our 3 fantastic seniors of Youngsville High School.
Again, senior recognition ceremony for the seniors here at Youngsville High School, Olivia Darling, Madison Van Gilder, and Shay Walton. We will be back in just a few moments with our pregame show ahead of tonight's Warren County 10 clash between the visiting Eisenhower Knights and the homestanding Youngsville Eagles.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game, or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF in Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy.
Hey, this is Joe.
And this is Sketty.
And we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. Do you like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group in Warren, PA. As the owner of Palmieri Financial Group, John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Whether you want to retire early to spend time coaching your kids or grandkids, or to have more time to travel and see your favorite teams play, John can help. You can find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group, or call him at 814-230-9055. That's 814-230-9055. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Gladstone Institutional Advisory, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Palmieri Financial Group and Gladstone Institutional Advisory are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Two longtime rivals will meet for the second time here this season, both going in different directions right now. The Lady Knights come in looking for their third straight win, while the Lady Eagles are hoping to get a win at the end of this four-game homestand to halt a two-game losing streak. Eisenhower has made the short trip down Route 27 to take on Youngsville. It's the backyard brawl, and it's coming up next. High school basketball presented by the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg on the YDL Sports Network. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Takeouts available. Call today to place an order by gift card 724-659-5701 or online at AlleghenyGrill.com. And welcome into the Freedom Investment Management pregame show. For all your financial needs, go to freedomwealthcoach.com. Brian Hagberg with you here in the Park Avenue Motor Car broadcast booth at Youngsville. And if you have a fender bender, we can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car is proudly serving Warren County for 30 years. Our game stream is always brought to you by the Computer Guru of Libra. Visit them online at thecomputerguru.net. And now that we got some of the bills paid, we can look ahead to this game. These two teams met early this season. It was actually the first game of the season for Eisenhower. They held home court with a 53-49 victory. That was a game where the Lady Knights took a large lead midway through the third quarter, started pulling some of their starters, and then all of a sudden Youngsville clawed its way right back in it. Eisenhower was able to hold them off for the win, their first of the season. And in the meantime, these two teams have kind of gone different directions. Youngsville Came into that game 1-1 overall, have won just once since then. They're 2-10 overall. That win just a couple of or earlier this month over Jamestown, where they had their highest scoring output of the season, scored 61 against the Muskies. Their second highest game total, that game against Eisenhower. They put up 49 points in that loss. But that's been one thing that's kind of been holding this Youngsville team back, just an inability to get points on the board, even in those instances where they've limited their opponents to 35 or less. And again, the Lady Eagles come in 2-10 overall on the season and come in riding a 2-game losing streak. This is the fourth of a 4-game homestand to start the new year. And so certainly the Eagles want to end this homestand on a high note. No better way for them to do it than against their longtime Warren County rival, the Eisenhower Knights, affectionately called the Backyard Brawl here in Warren County. The Lady Knights, meanwhile, have had a bit of a resurgence under first-year head coach DJ Steinberg. Lady Knights are 7-4 on the season, and without looking too deeply into it, that may match their combined win total over the last couple of seasons, and if it doesn't, it's very, very close. And they come into this game having won 2 straight, looking to make it 3 in a row for the first time this year. And in that opening game of the season against this Youngsville team, freshman Claire Steinberg announced her presence not just to the Lady Eagles, but to all of District 10 with a 24-point output, and has not slowed down much since then, still averaging right around 20 points a game, is the freshman from Eisenhower, as the Lady Knights are looking to work their way into that district postseason tournament, something they have not done in recent years. But this is a vastly improved Eisenhower team, much more competitive than they have been the last couple, 2 or 3 seasons. And you can just see it in the way that they play. They now come in with confidence into games like this, fully expecting to come away with a victory. And confidence can do so much for young athletes when they come into these games and have that air of, hey, we can do this. We can come away with a win here if we come out and do what it is that we need to do to take care of business. And mentioned freshman Claire Steinberg burst on the scene in that game. Fellow freshman Riley Robinault for the Lady Eagles also kind of made her presence known, scored 20 points in that first contest between these two teams. She's had some off games in between then, but it seems as Robinault goes, so go these Eagles. And they will certainly be looking to get her to the basket early and often in this one, try to build a big early lead and see if they can't hold on. And I want to let you know you are on the drive to the game, brought to you by Warren Tire Center. We are more than just a tire store. Visit us online at warrentirecenter.com. And with that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more of the Freedom Investment Management pregame show. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695. Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest and the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
And welcome back here to Youngsville High School and the Freedom Investment Management pregame show. Brian Hagler with you in the Park Avenue Motorcar broadcast booth as we are just about 3.5 minutes away from the opening tip here between the visiting Eisenhower Knights and the homestanding Youngsville Eagles. And rare occurrence, these two teams are not region opponents for this cycle, so non-region game here, but certainly one that carries a lot of importance for both of these teams that goes a bit beyond the standings. Some county bragging rights up for grabs here when these two teams meet. Eisenhower looking to sweep the season series this year. Youngsville looking to even it up at 1 game apiece. And we'll take a look now at our All-American Awards and Engraving keys to the game. All-American Awards and Engraving will put almost anything on almost everything. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. And for Eisenhower, key for them has got to be slow down Riley Robenall. Find out where she is on the floor, double if necessary, and just keep her from getting to the basket and giving this Youngsville offense any kind of momentum. And on the flip side, the key for Youngsville is going to be periphery scoring. Can they get somebody other than Robenall? Can somebody like an Olivia Darling or a Malia Jenkins step up and fill that scoring gap if Eisenhower chooses to take Robenall away to start this ball game off? So those are your All-American Awards and Engraving keys to the game. Again, visit them online at allamericanhq.com. Want to let you know tonight's game is also being brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection, custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. oilcountrycrates.com. And get this out of the way before they start making the pregame announcement. If this is a recorded national anthem, we will have to go to commercial again for copyright purposes. If it's performed live, we'll stay right here for the national anthem, which should be coming up here in about 80 seconds or so, give or take, as the teams have gone to their respective benches and waiting to get this one underway. We'll let you know our starting lineups tonight are going to be brought to you by the Rehab Centers, chiropractors caring for health with 8 locations to serve you. Visit them online at therehabcenters.com, and that is centers spelled the old English way with an R-E-S. As the 1-minute horn sounds here before we get started. And we'll try to get this out of the way quickly as we'll wrap up the Freedom Investment Management pregame show. Again, for all your financial needs, go to freedomwealthcoach.com. Want to let you know our first quarter tonight is going to be brought to you by Elwood National Forge. It is never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream another dream. If now is the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help with multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from. Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay, and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. As time ticks off here in pregame warm-ups, We'll get those pregame announcements out of the way. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Freedom Investment Management pregame show. And again, we'll be starting the first quarter here shortly. If the anthem is recorded, we will go to commercial during the national anthem. If not, we'll stay right here.
Coaches or game management will not tolerate it and are grounds for removal from any game. Thank you. Now, if you will please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
And again, apologize for having to take that commercial break, but again, copyright issues force us to do that here with the recorded anthem. And now, time for the Rehab Center's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Lady Knights. Number 0, Bella Marino. Number 2, Lainey Font. Number 15, Lainey Belcher. Number 25, Mackenzie Dunn. Number 45, Clara Steinberg, your starting 5 for the visiting Knights. And now for the Youngsville Eagles starting lineup. Number 33, Riley Robinault. Number 25, Ashley Peterson. Number 12, Madison Van Gilder. Number 5, Shay Walton. And number 22, Olivia Darling, your starters for Youngsville here this evening. As we are just about set for the opening tip-off. Again, our first quarter this evening brought to you by Elwood National Forge. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. It will be Steinberg and Darling at center court to handle the opening tip. Ball is up. Tip is controlled by Marino for Eisenhower. And then quickly stolen away by Robinault. And Robinault lays it up and in off the glass too quickly for the Eagles. Steinberg will bring it up for Eisenhower. Marino swings it over to Font. Back to Marino up top to Steinberg. Feigns back to Marino. Steinberg going to drive, puts it off the glass a little too strong, but Font's there for the rebound and draws the foul. So Laney Font will try to cut into this lead at the Ty Nesta Builder Supply free throw line. You can find all your lumber cutting needs at tynestabuilders.us. First shot from Font is off the mark. Second shot off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Van Gilder. Gets it up to Peterson, and she is harassed all the way down the court. And turns it over out of bounds. Eisenhower will take over. Inbound goes to Steinberg. Gets it over to Marino. Swings it to Belcher. Back up top for Steinberg. Over to Font. Thought about a three. Kicks it back out. Steinberg drives, dishes off. Belcher, a little jumper. Short, off the mark. Rebound kicked around. Fought for. And we are going to get a tie-up. Our Pizza Hut possession arrow says it will go to the Eagles. And you can go to pizzahut.com to get a fresh hot pizza right now, where no one out-pizzas the Hut. And quickly poked out of bounds by Mackenzie Dunn. So it'll stay right here. Peterson inbounds it into Shea Walton. Press defense here by Eisenhower. And that will lead to the turnover. Marino will trigger from under her own basket. Kicks it up. Three-point attempt is good. That's an icy ink three-pointer for Laney Belcher. And Eisenhower takes the lead. They break the press. Up top to Van Gilder. Belcher back quickly. Alters a shot. Walton's there for the rebound. It's ripped away. And we've got a whistle as it looks like Walton lost her eyewear. Apologize, hit the wrong button on our scoreboard here. Ball goes out of bounds to... looks like we're going to have some discussion as the Knights were getting ready to inbound. Officials coming together. And it will remain Eisenhower basketball. 6.5 to go here in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Eisenhower leads it 3-2 as Steinberg will bring it up. Dishes off to Font in the corner for Marino. Back up top, Font to Steinberg. Steinberg's drives, has a lane. Can't get it to go, and Van Gilder with the rebound. And draws a foul. It will be Peterson inbounding. Gets it into Robinault. Over to Van Gilder. And Van Gilder gets across the timeline up to Robinault. Robinault runs into traffic, puts it up. Walton's there for the rebound and the putback. Youngsville's had some trouble with this press defense, but been able to break it a couple times. It has a 4-3 lead, and Robinault nearly had her second steal of the first quarter. Deep three is off the mark. Steinberg's there for the rebound, puts it up and in. And Robinault falls down trying to get to it, and she is hurt. Riley Robinault hurt at center court. Took a hard fall trying to get out in front of that ball. Looks like she's going to get to her feet and leave under her own power. But certainly something Youngsville does not want to see is Miss Robinault have to take a seat for any extended time. So Eisenhower will inbound it here on their side of the court. Font gets it into Steinberg. They play catch up top, swing it over to Marino. Inside to Dunn, back out to Font for a jumper. It's short. Van Gilder with the rebound. And she is ridden out of bounds but a little too hard. As Samantha Childs, number 3, has checked into the game for the Knights. Peterson gets it into Walton, back to Peterson. And it's taken away by Steinberg. Steinberg looking to go coast to coast, fakes, and it's taken away, but right to Marino, and there's the foul. And they're going to call that one, looks like on the floor. So Knights will inbound here from under their own basket. Steinberg, wide open jumper. Too strong. Darling unable to control the rebound. Belcher comes up with it, kicks it out to Steinberg. Takes a 3. Off the back of the rim. Rebound tipped around and then controlled by Eisenhower. Marino's shot is too strong. Belcher comes away with it. Gets it to Font for 3. Off the front of the rim. Walton trying to track it down. She does. Gets it to Peterson. Peterson up to Darling. And poked away there by Dunn. And Steinberg trying to pass to Marino, who wasn't looking. Peterson comes up with it. Steinberg blocks it away. And looks like she's going to draw a foul. It's a good recovery there by Steinberg on the errant or miscommunication on the pass, as Marino had no idea that ball was coming towards her. Steinberg able to get back, block the shot, and recover it before going out of bounds. And now drives the lane, puts it up and in. Peterson into Walton. Finds Van Gilder. Van Gilder looking for Darling. It's kicked around and ends up in Steinberg's hands. Has Font way out in front. Nice dish off to Belcher with the finish. And Youngsville's Jason Peterson going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning 30-second timeout to talk this one over. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes a timeout, Luton's will get it running again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com. And after a relatively slow start to this one here, Eisenhower's found some rhythm. Nice little passing play between the 3 freshmen. Steinberg up to Font, who touched it right over to Belcher. Belcher with the finish gives Eisenhower the 9-4 lead here. 3:42 to go in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. And again, to learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. And again, a lot of this action has happened with Robinault on the bench. She remains there, took a hard fall. Looking for a long inbound pass. Hasn't been able to return yet, and that is going to be a Warren County Visitors Bureau travel. Make Warren County part of your travel plans with the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Find out more at wcvb.com/events. Steinberg over to Belcher. Gets it inside to Dunn. Dunn spins, kicks up back to Steinberg, who will reset. Has an open lane, drives it up, puts it off the glass. Another 2 for Clara Steinberg. That pass off Walton's hands right to Dunn. Her floater is good. Defense leading to offense here for Eisenhower. And another long pass attempt. And this time Dunn is going to be able to run it down. Marino finds Belcher in the corner. Had a little trouble with that pass. Or might have had an open look at 3. Belcher with it now. Dishes over to Font. And nearly stolen away by Cressley. Dished off to Dunn underneath. She can't get a clean shot off thanks to Darling. Zaylee Cressley is checked in for Youngsville. Darling looking for Walton, but too far, as that one will go out of bounds. Robinault going to check back in. Good to see for Youngsville, as also coming into the game for Eisenhower is number 21, Lily Smythe. And we got a whistle. I think they were making sure all the Youngsville players were off the court. I think Steinberg was just going to keep bringing it up as long as nobody stopped her, but they do. Reset here. 2.5 to go in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Steinberg, a little crossover in front of Robinall, dishes off to Smythe. Smythe gets the roll. And Cressley with a wide open look, didn't realize how open she was. Too strong off the glass, but Robinall skies in for the rebound. It's taken away from her by Belcher, and then Darling pokes it away out of bounds. Belcher inbounds to Steinberg. Two minutes to go. Elwood National Forge first quarter. Smythe off the glass, too strong. Steinberg rebounds. It's poked away, but she recovers. Dishes out to Marino. Marino tried to cross over. Van Gilder couldn't get it, but dishes back to Font for three just off the rim. And Van Gilder with the rebound, I think was expecting traffic before it actually got there. And it goes out of bounds off of Youngsville. Marino to trigger here. Steinberg pulls back to reset. This is over to Font. Ahead, Belcher wide open. Now Darling comes over. A little move by Belcher, but too strong off the glass. Font with the rebound. And her putback goes over the rim. Cressley spin around pass right to Darling. Gets it up to Van Gilder. Van Gilder throws it off the glass. Not going to get the shot, but she is going to head to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line. And you can head to Tionesta Builders yourself up at the top of the damn hill in Tionesta or online at tionestabuilders.us. We've got some substitutions coming in as Childs and Dunn are back in the game. Give Marino and Belcher a rest. Van Gilder was no good on her first attempt. Second shot off the rim, rebounded by Smythe. Steinberg over to Font. Finds Childs, going to take a three with a minute to go. Off the back of the rim, rebound. Kicked around, Walton comes up with it. Her pass is tipped and controlled by Smythe. Gets it over to Steinberg. Steinberg finds Smythe, quick jumper. No good. Rebounded by Van Gilder, who somehow kept her feet in bounds. And then gets knocked down as she got near the corner there. I believe that one's going to go on Childs. As it looks like Peterson's going to check back in for Youngsville. Give Van Gilder a breather. And Peterson will inbound. Gets it into Darling, who can't quite get it to go. Dunn comes away with the rebound. Gets it to Steinberg. Steinberg kicks back out to Childs. Another three off the rim, but Smythe is there. Kicks out to Font. Font finds Childs. Guarded by Cressley. She'll kick it back out to Font. Now to Steinberg. Fakes, drives. Childs in the corner. Long two. Off the rim. Rebounded by Cressley. Gets it to Walton. Trying to find Robinall. They do. Robinall with Steinberg all over. Lays it up and in at the buzzer. Riley Robinall with Steinberg just draped all over. Somehow got the layup to go at the buzzer. And at the end of one, it's Eisenhower 15, Youngsville 6. We'll be back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
IC Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy.
With locations in Shippensville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
We're back here at Youngsville High School after one quarter. It's Eisenhower 15, Youngsville 6. Our second quarter tonight brought to you by Icy Ink in Warren. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool. Wear Icy. Visit them online at icyink.com. That's icyink.com. Riley Robinall will take it for Youngsville. Hit that layup at the buzzer to end the first quarter. Looking to go back-to-back here. A little pull-up jumper off the mark. Laney Belcher on the rebound. Gets it to Steinberg, who will bring it up for Eisenhower. Spins by Robinall. Steinberg up. Can't get it to fall, but she'll look to build on the lead at the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line. As Steinberg will shoot two. Steinberg hits the first. And is good on the second. So 2-for-2 trip to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line for Claire Steinberg. And again, Eisenhower in a press defense. Peterson with it for the Eagles. Gets it up to Cressley. Cressley finds Van Gilder down low. Van Gilder tries to muscle her way through. That ball's blocked away out of bounds by Belcher. And Peterson can't find anyone. Finally gets it in. Van Gilder wrestles it away, tries to lay it up. And she will head to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line after getting fouled by, I believe that one's going to go on Belcher. And Van Gilder hits the first. Second shot up and in. And now the Eagles come out in a little bit of a press. Font with it. Little floater. Gets it to go. Lainey Font's had herself a nice first half here so far. So she is going to pick up the foul on that call. Inbound to Robinall. Quickly doubled. She splits it. And Riley Robinall finds a wide open Cressley underneath for the layup. Steinberg dishes up to Marino as they get across the timeline. Finds Belcher trying a three. Can't get it to go. Dunn has the rebound poked away by Van Gilder, but it's corralled there by Steinberg. Font off the front of the rim. Steinberg rebound. Put back is good. And Peterson runs into the double team. It's taken away. It's Font. Font puts it up and in. Peterson does get it into Robinall, who finds Darling. Darling looking for Cressley, finds her. She lays it off the glass, but just off the mark, and Dunn comes away with the rebound. Marino to Belcher. Thought about the three. and instead is going to get called for the Warren County Visitors Bureau travel. Don't forget to make Warren County part of your travel plans with the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Find out more about all the events going on at wcvb.com/events. And it looks like DJ Steinberg's going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout to talk this one over. And when your plumbing, heating, or AC takes a timeout, Luton's will get it running again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com. And again, our second quarter tonight brought to you by Icy Inc. in Warren. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool. Wear Icy. Visit them online at icyinc.com. That's ICYY Inc.com. And so just as it looked like Youngsville was starting to build some momentum, cut it down to a 9-point lead. Eisenhower with a little 4-0 run here. Will be Youngsville to inbound. Peterson looking for help. Gets it to Walton. Walton kicks back to Cressley. Up to Van Gilder. Inside to Walton. Little move, but Dunn is there to alter the shot. Or excuse me, that was Smythe who's checked into the game. Steinberg coming up the floor quickly. Thought about it. Three-pointer from Marino off the glass. And they're going to fight for the rebound. It's Font and Van Gilder. And our Pizza Hut possession arrow says it will be Eisenhower basketball. And don't forget to head to pizzahut.com to take possession of a fresh hot pizza right now at pizzahut.com, where nobody out pizzas the hut. Font, long two, just off the mark. Rebounded by Walton. Gets it to Cressley. Quick outlet didn't allow Eisenhower to set up that press defense. Robinault going to take a three. Well off the mark, but Cressley right there for the rebound and putback. Kind of snuck her way in there, did Cressley. Ends up with 2 points for the Eagles. Steinberg back quickly. Off the glass, too strong. Rebound poked around, out of bounds. Will stay with Eisenhower. As we will see number 4, Charlie Archuleta, check in for the first time for the Eagles. Belcher under her own basket, finds Steinberg. Steinberg spins, draws the foul, gets it to go, and one. Steinberg is going to try to build on the lead at the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line with one. And she does. Cressley to inbound, gets it to Robinault. Robinault splits the double team, gets it up to Walton. Walton lays it up too strong off the glass, but Robinault's there for the rebound. Robinault started to drive, thought better of it, swings back around to her right, stops, and she's going to get called for a Warren County Visitors Bureau travel. Find out about all the great events going on in Warren County at wcvb.com/events. Marino into Font, spins and quickly up the floor as Laney Font stops. And now finds Marino for three. Off the glass, right to Steinberg. And finds a wide open Smythe for the layup. And again, just heady plays from this freshman for Eisenhower. And Robinault using her speed, stops, fakes out Marino, but Belcher's there to rip the ball away. And we're going to get a Warren County Visitors Bureau travel called on Robinault. Some confusion as Robinault comes up gimpy after that. Inbound goes to Marino. Marino brings it across the timeline, then pulls up. Gets it up to Smythe. And then Cressley just comes in and rips it away. draws the jump ball on the Pizza Hut possession arrow, gives it back to the Eagles. And don't forget to order your fresh hot pizza today at pizzahut.com. Pizzahut.com, where nobody out pizzas the hut. Van Gilder checks in for Robinault. And Peterson comes into the game. Cressley had Van Gilder open under the basket. And there should be about 3:55 on the clock, which is still running. The clock has run all the way down to 3:40 now, under 3:40 to go. As Eisenhower is going to inbound it here. Steinberg with it. Belcher too strong on the three-point attempt. Van Gilder rips down the rebound. Pass is tipped right back to her. They get it up. Archuleta takes the shot off the backboard and out of bounds. So again, the game clock right now, apparently I was the only one who noticed that it was still running, is 3:22, even though it should be about 3:39. So there's some difference. I'll try to make that up as time progresses here. It's not going to be corrected. Steinberg drives. Again, dishes off to a wide open Smythe, who lays it up and in. Darling gets by Smythe, finds Cressley. Cressley lays it in. Zaylee Cressley's provided a bit of a spark here for the Eagles in the second quarter. And Steinberg tried to dish off to Font, was bumped away. Belcher with a jumper, rattles around, no good. Darling rebounds, kicks out to Van Gilder. And Van Gilder up to Peterson. Peterson's layup altered by Font. Oh, geez, big collision there on the floor between Peterson and Marino. And Marino is hurt. Appeared as though there was some contact made as Peterson went up for the layup. Nothing called there, and then it looked like one of the Youngsville players was diving for the rebound and got caught on Marino's leg, which put her to the floor. And then Peterson came diving in, looking to get the ball, and found nothing but Marino. And as they tend to her, we'll take a quick commercial break. This is Allegheny Grill at Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Back here, Marino was able to get up and get off under her own power after that big collision under the basket. And it is, after all that said and done, Youngsville basketball. Peterson looking to inbound. Gets it into Van Gilder, right back to Peterson. And she has it taken away by Steinberg. And Steinberg has Childs there, dishes off to Belcher, back to Childs, up top. Steinberg for three. Just off the rim. Peterson gets the rebound, but Dunn harassing her. And that will be a foul on Dunn. And with that, we'll put the Eagles in the bonus. So it will be, I believe, Peterson heading to the Tionesta Builders Supply free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. I'm going to let my clock here run. Obviously, you can see on the screen the scoreboard says 2:09, even though it should be about 2:0 or 2:26. And Peterson connects on the first. Molly Hellman checks in for the Eagles. And Peterson knocks down the second. Steinberg stops and pops a three off the back of the rim, rebounded by Font. She'll get it to Childs. Her three-point attempt is good. It's an icy ink three-pointer for Sam Childs. Inbounded to Darling. Back to Peterson, and again, this press defense by the Knights causing the Eagles fits, and there's the turnover to Font. Font up to Steinberg, quickly to Childs, corrals it, jumper. Too strong. Darling on the rebound, but it's taken away by Belcher. Up to Steinberg, fakes a three, now drives. Floater off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Hellman and then taken away by Steinberg. Kicks it out to Belcher. Takes her time off the back of the rim. Van Gilder with it. Draws a double team, but gets it up to Darling. Darling picks up a little screen from Peterson, then swings it back to Peterson. Over to Hellman. Hellman to Van Gilder. Baseline jumper just off the mark. Dunn on the rebound. Steinberg to Font, back to Steinberg. 45 seconds to go in the Icy Ink second quarter. And Steinberg draws a foul on Cressley. And the inbound right to Steinberg, who's going to take the open three. And just off the back of the rim, Cressley gets the rebound, tried to dish it up to Darling. It goes right back to Cressley, who outlets to Van Gilder. Van Gilder off the glass, no good. Childs there to rebound it. Nearly had it taken away by Cressley. But it will go to Eisenhower with 20 seconds to go here in the Icy Ink second quarter. Knights can hold for last shot if they so choose and are able, of course. Font gives up to Steinberg. Back to Belcher. She's going to take a three with 5 seconds off the rim. Rebound kicked around, and we're going to get a tie-up. And I wasn't quick enough on the clock, but there's 1.3 seconds to go. So Belcher is going to inbound from under her own basket. And Child's turnaround jumper at the buzzer is no good. And we head to halftime with your score, Eisenhower 33, Youngsville 16. We'll be back with the Potter County Family Campground halftime show right after this. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game, or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF in Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
IC Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy.
Hey, this is Joe.
And this is Sketty.
And we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. Do you like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
And welcome into the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. Your halftime score here from Youngsville, the visiting Lady Knights of Eisenhower 33, the homestanding Youngsville Lady Eagles 16. Brian Hagberg with you here in the Park Avenue Motorcar broadcast booth from Youngsville. And at Potter County Family Campground, your outdoor adventures start here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of our camping cabins. We have a camping experience for you. Open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check us out online at pottercountycamping.com. We'll take a look now at our halftime stats, brought to you by the Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award. The Brooks U.R. Ledbetter Sportsperson of the Year Award and accompanying scholarship is awarded to an athlete or athletes who compete in at least one full season in either District 9 or District 10 and who display qualities of being a good person, a leader, community-minded, and wanting to make a difference. You can find out more at yourdailylocal.com/BHL Award. Take a look at our scoring first for the home team, Youngsville Eagles. 16 points at the half. 6 of those 16 from Zaylee Cressley. 4 from Riley Robinault. Ashley Peterson with a pair. Shea Walton with a pair. And Maddie Van Gilder with a pair. That's how we get to 16 for the Eagles. And we'll flip the book now and look for the visiting Eisenhower Knights. 33 points at the half. Claire Steinberg with 13. Lainey Belcher with 5. Lainey Font with 4. Lily Smythe with 6. Mackenzie Dunn a pair. And Sam Childs with 3. That's your 33 points for the Eisenhower Lady Knights. And a special shout out to our good friend Steve Younger helping us out with some of our stats here this evening. Appreciate that. And get a big thumbs up from Steve, so appreciates the shout out. Also does some great photography work for us. You can check all that out at yourdailylocal.com and d9and10sports.com as the teams come back out on the floor, getting set to start the second half here. Interesting to note, I've seen quite a few members of the Warren Lady Dragons basketball team in attendance here this evening, checking out some of their county compadres as they go at it on the floor. Night off for the Lady Dragons. But at the half, Eisenhower 33, Youngsville 16. This game was back and forth to start, and then some short runs by Eisenhower. Not anything big, not a double-digit run or anything like that, but a couple of 6-point runs here and there throughout the first half have allowed them to build this 17-point lead. Certainly hasn't helped, as you can see walking over now. Riley Robinault still a little gimpy after taking that big fall near midcourt, and that really seemed to be when the momentum shifted to the Knights' favor. When Robinault first had to sit down for some extended time, that's when Eisenhower was able to capitalize and start to pull away here in the first half. And again, it's the Knights leading 33-16. We'll take a quick break and be back with our keys to the second half. This is the Potter County Family Campground halftime show for Allegheny Gorilla Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com. Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best views in all of northwestern PA. And when you're done with your round, enjoy a delicious meal or a cold drink in our restaurant and bar. Looking for a place to stay? Hunter Station has you covered there too with play and stay packages. Find out more at hunterstation.com.
Have a fender bender? We can mender at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Now, welcome back into the Potter County Family Campground halftime show at Potter County Family Campground. Your outdoor adventures start here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of our camping cabins. We have a camping experience for you. Open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check us out online at pottercountycamping.com. Now, let's take a look at our All-American Awards and Engraving keys to the second half. All-American Awards and Engraving can put almost anything on almost everything. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. First, for the visiting Eisenhower Knights, just keep doing what you're doing. Steinberg's been on fire here in the first half, 13 points for her. Also been in position for some big rebounds and made some key passes along the way. So for Eisenhower, you probably want to feed her the ball as much as possible here to put this game away early in the second half. For Youngsville, it's hope for some health from Riley Robinalt, and see if you can't find a way to get a little run started here to start the second half and cut into this deficit. So those are our All-American Awards and Engraving keys to the second half. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. It will be Youngsville to start the ball here in the third quarter, and it's immediately taken away by Mackenzie Dunn. Laney Font with it. Our third quarter tonight brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club. Robinalt steals it back for the Eagles and narrowly avoids having it stolen right back by Belcher, who was coming in on the help defense. And that's going to be a Warren County Visitors Bureau travel on Maddie Van Gilder. Golf season is right around the corner, and you can make sure you hit a solid tee shot with a season pass from Hunter Station. Call 814-755-4558 to buy a season pass today and ask them about their play and stay packages. Hunter Station Golf Club, located 3 miles south of Tionesta. Visit them online at hunterstation.com. 3-point attempt from Belcher is short of the mark. Childs on the rebound, gets it to Steinberg. Goes up, can't get the shot to fall, but she'll look to build on the lead at the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line. And you can get your own building supplies at Tionesta Builders. Visit them online at tionestabuilders.eus. Steinberg hits the first. Can't quite connect on the second, and looked like Darling had it, but then the Knights get it, and they get it out to Belcher for 3. Icy 3-pointer for Laney Belcher. Darling trying to find Robinalt, instead gets it to Walton. And Walton gets it to Robinalt. Robinalt thought about the drive and then pulls back out. Takes a 3. Off the mark. Rebound fought for and taken there by Dunn. Belcher, she'll try a three just off the mark, and it goes out of bounds. Will be Youngsville ball. And Sam Childs nearly steals the inbound and instead is going to get called for a foul. So a little overly aggressive on the aggressive defense here for Childs. Picks up her second. Peterson looking for help, finds Walton. And Walton, guarded closely by Dunn, gets it to Robinault. Robinault thought about trying Cressley down low, instead gets it to Walton, and Dunn again pokes that one away, right to Belcher. Belcher going to go coast to coast, but no. Won't get the shot away, but picks up the foul, and she'll look to build on the lead at the Dynasty Builder Supply free throw line. And first shot from Belcher is off the mark. Belcher's second is no good, but Dunn gets the rebound, kicks it out to Childs, and it's taken away by Robinault. And Robinault and Steinberg. And again, this is a pairing we expect to see a lot of over the next 3 seasons. Peterson floater is blocked away by Font, out of bounds. Smythe will check back in for Dunn. Peterson gets it into Robinault. Up to Cressley on the wing. Peterson in the corner. Long jumper is good. Just 2, but a big 2 there for Peterson. Steinberg for Font. Finds Childs in the corner. No hesitation. Takes a 3. Rebound pokes its way to Steinberg, makes a move, lays it off the glass and in. And Robinault moving quickly up the floor is blocked away by Childs, but they're going to say she got a little bit too much body there. And Robinault will head to the Dynasty Builder Supply free throw line. First shot from Robinault is good. As we see number 20, Keely Alcorn, check in for the first time for Eisenhower. Molly Hellman back in for the Eagles. Robinault with one more shot from the line. It's up and good. 19-point advantage here for the Knights with just about 5 minutes to go here in the Hunter Station Golf Club third quarter. And now Steinberg going to be content to try to force the Eagles to come out on her. And instead she decides to drive in, run the offense a little bit, kick out to Font, has some trouble with it. And Cressley comes in and gets the tie up. Pizza Hut possession arrow says it will stay with the Knights. And you can order a fresh hot pizza right now at pizzahut.com, where nobody out-pizzas the Hut. Steinberg gives over to Font. Belcher on the wing inside to Smythe. Turnaround jumper off the glass and good. Cressley gets it up to Robinault. And Robinault back to Hellman. Too strong off the glass. Steinberg there to collect the rebound. It's out to Alcorn, now to Font. Looking for Belcher. She will corral it. It's back to Font and up to Steinberg. Belcher on the wing. Thought about the three. 4 minutes left here in the Hunter Station Golf Club third quarter. 21-point advantage now for the Knights. Nearly an errant pass there, but Steinberg able to get it over to Alcorn for the jumper. And Cressley falls down, and Belcher comes up with it, and DJ Steinberg able to call a timeout before Belcher's called for the travel. It's a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning timeout. We'll take it with them. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
3:40 to go here in the Hunter Station Golf Club third quarter. Eisenhower leads Youngsville 43-20. And golf season is right around the corner. You can make sure you hit a solid tee shot with a season pass from Hunter Station. Call 814-755-4558 to buy a season pass today and ask about their play and stay packages. Hunter Station Golf Club, located 3 miles south of Tynest and online at hunterstation.com. Inbound Steinberg jumper. Looked like maybe Robinalt got a piece of that. Cressley with it. Traffic clears out. Cressley avoids Steinberg and lays it up and in. Steinberg backs out now, looking for help. And swings over to Belcher. Down low to Font. Belcher on the wing. And it's taken away by Robinalt. Robinalt with the layup. And Eisenhower may be better served here to keep their foot on the gas. This is what happened in the last matchup. Eisenhower built a big lead in the third quarter. Kind of went into this stalling type offense, and Youngsville was able to come back. Steinberg just off the mark on the three-point attempt. Cressley rebounds. And it's poked away by Steinberg to Belcher, and it's going to be a foul, looks like, on Cressley. And we'll get Walton back in the ballgame for Darling, as Cressley picks up her second. Steinberg brings it across the timeline. Drives, dishes. No, she's going to get called for a Warren County Visitors Bureau travel. Be sure to make Warren County part of your travel plans with the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Visit them online at wcvb.com/events. And nobody back for Youngsville to take this inbound. And Robinalt finally comes back, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Picks up a double team. It's poked away by Font right to Steinberg. Steinberg dribbles around Cressley. Dishes over to Alcorn. Alcorn with a little shot attempt. No good. Peterson there to collect. Gets it up to Cressley. And Cressley fires it. Can't get it to go off the glass. Smythe pulls it down for Eisenhower. Under 2 minutes to go here in the Hunter Station Golf Club third quarter. Knights with a 19-point advantage. Belcher over to Alcorn. Steps up. Fires one off the front of the rim. Bounces right to Walton. Cressley comes up. Nearly pulled that dribble up. Has it knocked away and draws a foul. We got some substitutions coming in. Van Gilder for Youngsville. So Child's getting ready to check back in for the Knights, and they will allow her to come in. And Gilder gets it into Hellman. Dribbles and has it taken away by Steinberg. Steinberg has an open lane with the left hand, too strong. But knocked out of bounds by the Eagles. Inbound right to Steinberg. Quick jumper off the back of the rim. Smythe chases down the rebound. Kicks it over to Belcher in the corner. Now Steinberg on the wing inside to Smythe. Turnaround jumper. Puts it high off the glass and in. Lily Smythe having a strong game here for the Knights. Robinall dishes off. Walton pull-up jumper. Can't get it to go. Hellman's there for the rebound and draws the foul on the putback. So she will head to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line. You can head to Tionesta Builder Supply to get all of your building supplies, either on top of the damn hill in Tionesta or online at tionestabuilders.us. First shot off the mark. And second, no good as well. Childs comes down with it, gives off to Steinberg. 40 seconds left in the Hunter Station Golf Club third quarter. Font swings over. Belcher, corner three, just off the mark. Robinall with the rebound. Has it poked away about 4 times and somehow maintains control and doesn't pick up a travel. Dish off to Hellman, over to Van Gilder. Finds Walton down low, but she can't handle the pass cleanly. Collects it, gets it back out to Van Gilder with 10 seconds to go. Inside to Hellman, spins. Tries to put it up. Childs got a piece of it. 4 seconds. Steinberg coming quickly to half court. 2, 1, gets the shot away. No good, just off the glass. So after 3, your score, Eisenhower 45, Youngsville 24. We'll be back with the fourth quarter of this Allegheny Girl of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Today's game is brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group in Warren, PA. As the owner of Palmieri Financial Group, John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Whether you want to retire early to spend time coaching your kids or grandkids, or to have more time to travel and see your favorite teams play, John can help. You can find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call him at 814-230-9055. That's 814-230-9055. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Gladstone Institutional Advisory, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Palmieri Financial Group and Gladstone Institutional Advisory are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Now we are just about set to start the fourth quarter here from Youngsville. Eisenhower leads the Eagles 45-24. Brian Hagberg with you here in the Park Avenue Motorcar broadcast booth from Youngsville for Allegheny Girl Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network. Our fourth quarter is brought to you tonight by Palmieri Financial Group. John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call 814-230-9055. Eagles start the fourth quarter with the basketball. And Knights trying to pull this one away. Belcher pokes it, and it's saved into Robinall. Van Gilder gets away from the double team, but looks like she's twisted her ankle trying to get through the defense there as Font lays it up and in on the other end. As they tend to Van Gilder here. Again, looks like she was trying to split the defense there and may have rolled her ankle coming through. We'll take a quick break and be back with more here from Youngsville. And we're back here at Youngsville. Van Gilder able to be helped over to the bench where trainers continue to tend to her. And the Eagles inbound it. And our apologies, don't have an 11 for Youngsville on the roster we were given. Hellman fires up the jumper. Is short. Font with the rebound. Gets it to Steinberg. Over to Font. Thought about the three. Passes over to Belcher. She knocks down the icy three-pointer. Now a 25-point lead here for Eisenhower. Just under 7 minutes to go in the Palmieri Financial Group fourth quarter. And Youngsville coach Jason Peterson going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. Just a 30-second timeout. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes timeout, Luton's will get it running again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com. And don't forget our fourth quarter tonight brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group, where John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call 814-230-9055. Don't forget to stay tuned for the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show, where we will have a chat with our player of the game. Youngsville set to inbound here. Peterson gets it inside to Robinald. Robinald somehow managed to keep her foot, has the ball knocked away, and then it's stolen by Belcher, who's just body checked there by Kretzley. Steinberg will bring it across half court for the Knights. Tries to dish out. It's stolen by Kretzley. And Kretzley too strong on the layup. Font back quickly for the Knights. Stops. Thought about a three instead. Puts it inside to Dunn, who draws the foul. And Dunn will head to the Tynus Builder Supply free throw line to look to build on this lead. Just misses on the first. And connects the second. Going even 50 now for the Knights. Peterson brings it up, passes up to Robinald. Guarded closely by Childs. And a little too closely as Childs going to get called for the foul. And Alcorn will come back in the game for Eisenhower. And they get it into Kretzley. Back to Darling. Jumper just off the mark. Is poked out of bounds by Eisenhower. So it will be Youngsville ball. Peterson under her own basket. Finds a wide open Walton who lays it in. Steinberg spins, dishes out to Font, takes a three, and hits another icy ink three-pointer for Laney Font. And again, this is lesson learned, I think, from the first time these two teams met. Eisenhower let up a little bit and opened the door, and Youngsville came back as Walton hits a jumper. And this time the Knights are not going to pull back at all. Steinberg dishes out. Font, step back three. Too short. Rebounded by Dunn. Can't get it to go. And Robinald comes up with the loose ball. 5 minutes to go here in the Palmieri Financial Group fourth quarter. Peterson to Walton, who draws the foul. Walton's hit 2 straight for Youngsville. And the Eagles are 1 away from being in the bonus here. Peterson under the basket. Gets it into Robinault. Back to Peterson. Fakes. Puts it off the glass, but can't get it to go. And the rebound tipped around. Finally corralled by Font. Font with a deep 3 is off the mark. Belcher saves it, but it goes right to Walton. And then off Robinault to Smythe. Too strong off the glass, Darling there. Youngsville going to slow things up. And again, my apologies. We don't have an 11 on the roster that we got pregame. Robinault fires a 3. Off the mark. Walton tries to tip it to herself, but instead tips it to Smythe. He gives it to Steinberg. And Steinberg tried to cross over Robinault, and Robinault not having it. Robinault sticks with it, gets the steal and the layup. Steinberg gives off to Belcher, and nearly stolen away by Robinault again. Dish to Smythe. Just off the mark. Saved by Font. And then saved by Steinberg, and she couldn't quite get herself across the half-court line. What an effort there by Font and Steinberg. And we're going to get a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout by Youngsville. We'll take it with them. More Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network when we come back.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
3.5 to play here in the Palmieri Financial Group fourth quarter at Youngsville, where the Eagles trail visiting Eisenhower 53-30. Brian Hagberg with you here for the YDL Sports Network. Coming out of this Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. When your plumbing, heating, or AC takes time out, Luton's will get it running again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com. And Youngsville will bring it up now. Robinault finds Darling in the corner. Back out to Robinault, long 2, rattles out. Smythe on the rebound. Walton nearly took it away, but Smythe able to maintain possession, gets it to Font. Font to Steinberg, thought about it, instead dishes off. Alcorn, long 2, Belcher there on the rebound, kicks out to Font. Her jumper off the mark, Belcher with the rebound and put back. Under 3 minutes to go here in the Palmieri Financial Group fourth quarter. Eisenhower looking to secure its third straight as Font takes that one right away. Has Steinberg with her, dishes off. Steinberg lays it up and in. Man, these two tonight have just been a force. Font and Steinberg back and forth all night long. Just really smart play as Steinberg gets called for the reach in there. But for a pair of freshmen, really heady play for most of this ball game. And that's something the Knights will have to look forward to, again, as these two play for the next 3 years. That foul will send Robinault to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line for the 1-and-1. She connects on the front. And good on the second. Steinberg to Font. Finds Belcher. Jumper. Just off the mark. Steinberg there to pull it in. Dishes. Alcorn. Long range 2 off the back of the rim. And Darling has it for the Eagles. Pulls up, dishes off. As we approach the 2-minute mark here in the Palmieri Financial Group fourth quarter from Youngsville, that ball's tipped, but right to Peterson. And Peterson puts it off the glass, can't get it to go. Rebound can't be possessed and goes out of bounds off of Youngsville. Steinberg up the floor for the Knights. This is off to Belcher. Inside to Smythe. Kicks back out. Steinberg finds Font on the wing. Her three-point attempt, no good. Rebound kicked around. Loose ball picked up by Darling. 90 seconds to play in this one. As Robenalt's going to get called for the Warren County Visitors Bureau travel, and she knew it as soon as it happened. As Marissa Van Gilder going to check in for the first time, number 21 for Youngsville. Steinberg over to Font. Tried to go inside. It's picked off by Robenalt. And Robenalt somehow maintains possession. And then Childs with the steal. Dish off to Font. Font pulls out. Gets to Steinberg. Fakes a three. Belcher. Childs in the corner. Long 2 is good for Sam Childs. Youngsville unable to hold that one, and Childs just throws it over her back, and it goes right to Font with 38 seconds to play. Belcher going to take a 3, well off the mark. Smythe there for the putback. And again, no surcease here for Eisenhower tonight. The Knights learned their lesson from that opening game. Robenalt runs into Childs, but no foul called. Peterson inside. Walton off the glass and in. As we are 6 seconds to go here. Smythe fires it, but no good with 1 second to go. And Youngsville will inbound. And a heat by Robenalt has no chance. And she gave it, she's laughing about it. A good effort on the attempted heave at the buzzer, but your final here from Youngsville, Eisenhower 61, Youngsville 34. Lady Knights move to 8-4 on the season, win their third straight. Youngsville falls to 2-11 overall. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg postgame show right after this on the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
With locations in Chippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game, or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF in Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Hey, this is Joe.
And this is Sketty.
And we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. You like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Welcome into the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg postgame show, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Visit them online at AlleghenyGrill.com or give them a call, 724-659-5701. And as you can see, we are being joined by our Icy Ink player of the game, powered by the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg, Eisenhower's Laney Font. Laney, this is a rematch from your first game of the season. In that one, you guys built a big lead, and then Youngsville was kind of able to crawl back in it and fight and claw, turned into a 4-point game. You guys seemed like you didn't let up on the gas at all tonight. Was that a lesson learned from game one?
Yeah, we tend to let up sometimes, but I think our coach kept us, on our toes this game because we really wanted this one.
You came out, it was kind of, back and forth to start, you guys changing the lead, and then Youngsville's Riley Robinall took that big spill at midcourt, and she went and had to sit down for a little bit. And it seemed like that's when you guys were really able to take advantage and kind of start to pull away. How big a loss was that for them, and how much were you able to key on her not being in the game?
She's really good. She's a really good ball handler, so we were able to capitalize on that because she can defend our main ball handlers. So we were able to move the ball better when she was out.
And speaking about moving the ball, it seemed like you and Claire Steinberg were just kind of really in sync tonight. Obviously you guys a couple of freshmen, playing varsity for the first time in your careers, but how much of that has been able to just kind of sync up as the season's gone on? You guys just kind of knowing where each other are on the floor.
Yeah, me and Claire have been playing together since third grade, and so it really hasn't been a problem between me and her, but this is a really great group of girls, and we've been able to play together really well.
It seems like that familiarity is really starting to show. And again, as you're kind of coming through, getting into your region schedule here. Now, obviously, this is a non-region game for you guys here tonight, but not usually the case when you guys play Youngsville. But again, how much of that, being in sync and having that understanding where everybody is on the floor, now that you've kind of gone through the first half of the season, how much will that play into you guys being successful in the second half?
It's going to really help. We struggle with some of these region games. We're playing big schools. So I think that just keeping in sync will really help us for the region schedule.
And again, you guys will often have upwards of 4 freshmen on the floor at one time. How much of this season is just, obviously you guys have been successful, but also just gaining that varsity experience for you and understanding what this region competition is like in District 10?
Getting experience with us. It started out real tough. That first game against Youngsville you saw. But playing more games, we've been able to play together really well as a team, and it's really helped getting through halfway through the season, and now we're doing better with experience.
Speaking of doing better, you guys are now 8-4 on the year. You've won 3 in a row. What do you guys need to do to keep this momentum going forward and make it 4 in a row next time out?
We just need to keep working hard. We've been working really hard. Our coach keeps us on our toes. He never lets us let up, even if we think the team isn't as good as us. So, yeah.
All right. Our Icy Ink player of the game, powered by the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg, Eisenhower's Lainey Font. Lainey, thank you so much for taking some time with us. Congratulations on the win, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Today's game is brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group in Warren, PA.
If you have the scores now, I have the books. Okay, yeah. Medium good?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
With locations in Shippensville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
All good?
Yes, you're all good. Thank you. Give me your paper. Okay. And welcome back into the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show. Again, just going solo here tonight, so gotta get a lot of stuff out of the way. Again, your final here from Youngsville was Eisenhower 61, Youngsville 34. Knights improved to 8-4 on the season, sweep the season series against their county rival. Eagles fall to 2-11 this season. And again, a couple of teams, young teams, and you see kind of trending in opposite directions, but a lot of youth on the floor and a lot of experience being gained in these ball games. But certainly Eisenhower coach DJ Steinberg has these Lady Knights headed in the right direction. Now with their third straight win here this evening, the Knights will look to make it 4 straight on Thursday when they host Titusville. We will have that game for you right here on the YDL Sports Network. I will be joined with special guest Chris Bunk, Eisenhower Jr. himself. Will be back on the broadcast with us again on Thursday. And in just a second now, we're going to take a look at our final game stats brought to you tonight by Warren Tire Center. We're more than just a tire store. Warren Tire Center, 814-723-8050. Give them a call because it's always a great day at Warren Tire Center. First, for the Youngsville Eagles, Riley Robinault led the way with 12 points. Zaylee Cressley and Shea Walton, 8 apiece. Ashley Peterson chips in 4. And Marissa Van Gilder with a pair for the Eagles. And we'll take a look here as we're doing some quick math on the fly for the Lady Knights. Our player of the game, Lainey Font, finished with 11 points. Also really did a spectacular job handling the ball, finding open looks, and making some key passes along the way for Eisenhower. And she was one of 4 Knights in double figures here this evening, as Eisenhower was led by a game-high 18 points by Clara Steinberg. Lily Smythe with a dozen, and Lainey Belcher with 10 points, the double-figure scores for Eisenhower. Mackenzie Dunn finished with 3, Sam Childs with 5, and Keely Alcorn with a pair for Eisenhower. Those are your final game stats. Again, brought to you by Warren Tire Center. And again, thanks, special thanks to our good friend Steve Younger for helping us out, getting those stats for you this evening. But that will just about do it from us here in Youngsville. Again, don't forget to tune in Thursday night. Myself, Chris Bunk, will be on the call as the Lady Knights host the Lady Rockets of Titusville on the YDL Sports Network. Stay tuned to yourdailylocal.com, D910sports.com for all the news, sports, highlights, videos, everything that you could ask for. You'll find it all over the place on the YDL Sports Network. This is Brian Hagberg saying thank you for watching, everyone, and have a good night from Youngsville.